And everyone today, Maddie, or I guess Maddie.
Yeah.
Could do roll call for us.
All right, so online we have Cheryl Hartman, Jason Howard, Bethany Gunther, Andrew Chorney, Christina Dwar, Annie Cappy. In the room, we have Commissioners Strohmeyer and Slotnick, John Hart, Chris Lounsbury, and Maddie Scott.
Excellent. Any public comment on items not on the agenda? Seeing none, we have two consent agenda items. Any questions on those?
No, these are fine for me. Yeah.
Okay, I'll second that. Any discussion or public comment on the two items on the consent agenda? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's see. New Meadows Park, Bethany. We cannot hear you, Bethany.
Get started.
Oh,
There I am. Okay. So yeah, today I'm good morning, commissioners. Today I am requesting a resolution to designate Missoula County's New Meadows Park as open space, as defined by the Montana Code annotated section, let's see, 76-106, be approved. Defined open space per the Montana Code annotated provides park and recreational purposes, conservation of lands, protection of important wildlife habitats, and other natural resources. So Missoula County's New Meadows Park is currently designated as parkland, and an open space designation would afford extra protections against developments, protect the recreational, scenic, natural resources found within the park. In addition, the New Meadows Park Perimeter Loop Trail that was completed just this last summer was funded by a combination of both Montana State RTP grants as well as funding from the Missoula Parks and Trails bond funding. And it is a requirement that facilities built with this trails bond funding be designated as open space land in accordance with the MCA. And that requirement is in place to ensure public money is spent, obviously, in accordance with the law, and also in a manner that provides public open space for recreational purposes, land conservation, protection of important wildlife habitats.
Hey, thank you. We love being in compliance with the law. So
That's right.
any
Contrary to popular opinion.
questions, Josh, on this?
No, I'm really excited to see this and appreciate the great leap forward in quality that this new trail provides New Meadows Park, and understand the designation as open space requirement. So let's do that.
Great.
Excellent. I will, is that a motion?
That's a motion.
Oh, I will second that. Any further discussion or public comment on this item? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Okay, thanks, Bethany.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Space it is. John Hart, your specialty subdivision improvements agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fairly low key. This involves the Granite Peak Estates subdivision. Granite Peak Estates subdivision is located just this side of Frenchtown off of Mullen Road. I don't know how many lots it is. It's not very many lots, but one of the conditions of subdivision approval is landscaping trees between the lots that abut Mullen Road. And the subdivider is ready to file the final plat, but has not planted these trees, but intends to plant them on or before May 1st of next year. The cost of the trees, including a contingency, has been estimated to be $5,362.32. And the subdivider, Trojan Land Holdings LLC, who is the one that submitted this agreement, they provided a cashier's check from Stockman's Bank in that estimated amount.
It was a really low key $5,000.
Really low key.
Are the trees going to be live when they have? I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
what do you get for $5,000? I don't know.
Well, the way that they estimated that, they got a bid from the garden place at Ace
Yeah.
Hardware on Burlington Avenue, and looks like they got a bid for 6 ponderosas, 2 bur oaks,
Oh, I love the plant bur oaks.
I think, yeah, the,
No Russian olive.
No more Russian
hopefully
olives.
no Russian olives, yeah, so wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
8 trees cost you $5,362.
They must be pretty big
Install,
trees.
too.
Yeah, big trees with the install.
It looks like, I didn't bring my glasses, it looks like the ponderosas are 6 feet.
Oh, it's
But
the
then
install is the cost.
bur oaks are only 2 inches, so I'm obviously,
It's a meticulous install.
I can't even have any apostrophes. Mine only, even if they're only 2 feet, that seems like kind of a short tree, but nonetheless,
I hope they shroud these young trees in deer protection, or this $6,000 is going down the hole.
one of the things this agreement guarantees is that they'll stay alive for 2 years after they're planted.
Just-
Montana, our subdivision regulations have a requirement that any public infrastructure, which these trees are, is warranted by the developer for at least 1 year. So this developer is warranting an extra year. And I assume that will
And I-
involve browse protection and
I
all
hope
that kind of
so.
stuff.
That's absolutely essential.
Yes, a 2-inch tree is a tasty morsel.
Because no,
It's one bite.
gone in a few days.
Well, this is,
What tree even?
landscaping trees have been, it is an issue du jour in some subdivisions right now,
Sure.
survivability.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's one of the things that I know that both Public Works and the Planning Department are trying to figure out how to make sure that public infrastructure lives
It's a real challenge.
until
for
it
sure.
takes root.
Yeah.
A lot of times, it just involves some irrigation, but that can be a problem too when you don't know where driveways are, things like that. Anyways,
Exactly, yeah. Well, I would, move we do this monumental and highly risky development.
Okay, I will second that. Any further discussion or public comment on this? None, all in favor? Aye. So concludes all of our business today, and everyone have a great rest of your weekend.